I didn't make Blue move the cat to get food. But like,
because that would be like against all the laws, like all of them.
Well,
If that cat
is what
wants
it
to sit
sounds
on
like
you,
to me.
see, I want
if the cat wants to sit on you, you don't move. I don't care if you're hungry, thirsty, need to pee yourself. You don't move till the cat moves. Them's the rules.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I love cats. But if I gotta pee, I gotta pee. I'll
I mean, there
forego
are
anything else.
exceptions, but there are exceptions. But like, you know, medical reasons, health reasons, stuff like that. But generally speaking, the law is you wait for the cat to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been struggling with the whole nice things about myself recently. No. A lot of.
Why can't I find a color? Meep.
Meep.
Well.
Oh well.
But you are nice.
Yeah, I know.
You're a very good person.
You are a very lovely human being.
I know
And we
this.
appreciate you being on this earth.
And I want to say these things, but brain like the words are hair, and then brain goes, "Don't you fucking dare."
The brain crumbs are very active.
Yeah, have been for a little while for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. It's fucking horrid.
Yeah, fair.
I hate the brain gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have us, because we uplift the spirits.
Fuck the brain gremlins.
I mean,
but don't
the good
actually
thing
fuck
is,
the brain
we
gremlins.
all help each other with the gremlins. So there's that. That's a good thing. Yeah, there we go. That's a good thing for you for today.
Wow.
You helped me with my brain gremlins today. That's a good thing.
I know. That's why I was gonna say the thing, and then my brain went, no. Ah.
Well, sometimes you need other people to say it.
Hmm.
That's allowed.
Anyway, I think let's move on.
Oh no,
so we don't overstimulate Tar.
No, my it's not that bad. Trust me. I'm trying to. No. I'm not trying to ignore everything. I'm trying to find decent. Trying to find fucking music for today.
That's fine. I was just making sure that we weren't getting too much and overstimulating.
I appreciate it, my love. I really do. It's just that unfortunately the music for today is here, is on this screen, and I don't have.
Well,
I also see the jiggling.
Oh, this is the tism. This is fine. This is the tism because
I know I know.
That one. There we go. Found one. There we go. Fucking finally. Holy shit. Yeah, the tism is tisming.
By the way, an objection I have to getting older. My eyes have started deciding that some of my eyelashes should grow inwards towards my eye and stab me in the eye on a regular basis.
Ow.
Ew.
I do not appreciate this part of aging. It can get in the fucking bin.
Reminds me. Let's see anything else.
So,
the VODs. The reason I have to turn blurps off is because I put the VODs. I've started putting the VODs. I edit them like the first half an hour or so out, and I put the rest of the VODs up on YouTube. The second one went up today. It would have gone up sooner, but the program that I used put the video in perpetual processing and didn't do it properly, so I had to redo it. But yeah, if you want, yeah, a little bit.
Which program are you using?
It was the free Microsoft one. It worked the first time. It didn't work the second time.
So like Clip, is it the purple one? Clip Champ or whatever it's called?
Champ one, yeah. It did what I needed it to do. And then it just fine.
I'll have a look into what free ones are half decent, because there's got to be an equivalent. You know, like there's equivalent software for Photoshop. There's going to be something free that's equivalent. For,
I might actually have one, but I'm gonna have to search it up again. I've used free one before. It was quite well.
Where'd they go?
Like you were able to do quite a lot and stuff. But I don't remember the name of it, so I'll have to look.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, The dice that you've got, Theo, I've got a black version of them on my throne.
What dice
Nice.
do you have to get? Did you send a picture
Pretty-
somewhere in Discord?
No, Theo sent them to me.
I didn't send them in the Discord,
No, Theo sent
but
them
I
to me.
can send them in the Discord because they don't have any personally identifying information.
No.
I want to see the pretty dice.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you.
there's a lot of dice on my throne.
I'm just catching up on some of chat because I had to clean
There.
my glasses and my eyes and things.
Oh, one
and
sec.
haven't been able to read chat for a few minutes.
Yeah.
So Chloe
Ooh,
having
they're pretty.
Ooh, those are pretty, Thea.
Are they metal?
Yes.
It's
Are they- Oh.
cherry blossom.
Ooh.
hmm
They make nice clickety clacks then.
The other dice that I have that I didn't picture yet. Fuck, now I gotta go get them. Fine. They're hollows, so they sing. They're blue, and they fucking glow in the dark.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you looking at a pretty dice?
Yes, but Thea also said other decks. So
Yeah,
we- we-
there's,
we-
My
we-
sending, I just need to
Yeah.
get them out of container. Ouch.
Yeah. There's gold dice that Thea's got. It's got flowers on them. On my throne, I put the black versions of them because it's got purple bits in it.
You're so pretty.
Okay, now
I
I have
know.
both dice. Here,
What
I
kind
gotta
of
do
purple
something
bit?
so I can hear it.
It's like purple flowers.
My mic
Ooh.
won't pick up the pretty clicky clacky.
Yes, it does.
It did?
Kinda heard them.
Yeah, you just have to speak.
Those are
while
the
it-
singing ones.
Let's shut up.
It's fine, my dear. Oh, so
Chloe's dealing
Okay.
with computers that are
yeah,
dead and all over the.
I found a Sylveon plush. That's
What's
on
cool is they're all circles, but they are all different picks for everything. The little nubbies stop them even though they're circles, so that they roll right even though they all circles.
there. Ooh.
But they glow in the dark. Have dragons.
Where is sharing picture?
Cat.
In the Discord
In the
chat.
general
chat.
Oh, the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It means I need to go to
Ooh, those
Discord
are
on
pretty.
the computer then, not on my phone. That's fine.
Whoa. Those are very cool, Thea.
Oh, they are very pretty.
I'll let everyone look at the dice, and then I'll try and get everyone's ADHD focused.
Never.
Those are the only two I have, so those are the only
I've looked-
distractions I have.
I looked and stopped looking because I remembered it will affect my my
Yeah.
stream.
It will, yeah. Not good. But
I don't want to buy more dice.
Hang on. Dad brought in a tool and I need to go put it away.
that's not good. The funny thing is, though, to when I was talking about like dice and being given things and shit, to realize that I've gone from people shouldn't buy me things to people shouldn't, but if they want to, I don't see any problem with it. That makes sense?
Yay for healing.
Yay! It's also what happens when you stay away from your parents and your youngest stands up to them and you sit there and rub it in your parents' face. Oh, what?
Oh. I heard a funny joke. Well, not a funny joke, but I heard a funny thing that someone started doing with their spouse.
Oh.
Their spouse got forced allowances because they
saw
hated
that.
spending money on themselves and refused to spend money on themselves. So their partner was like, I'm giving you a forced allowance. You have to only spend it on yourself. If you don't, I'm giving it to someone else.
They were the spouse that had their trainers since middle school, and I think they were like, what, 25, 20, 30?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but like that to me that doesn't make sense because if you are someone who's no good at spending money on yourself, saying I'll give it to someone else, that's not a threat.
Oh no, they were putting it.
That's not a threat.
They were putting it to one side and then giving it back to them. Yeah, or you do what I do, Chloe, and don't tell Brenner it's coming.
That's typically frowned upon, not telling someone it's coming.
Shut up.
I don't know. It's quite a nice surprise, really.
Depends on the circumstances and what pre-negotiated stuff you've got. But yeah,
Oh, it's even worse. As you said that, I got a fucking email from Love Honey about clitoral stimulators.
Timing.
also, Chloe, considering that today I put a thing in, I put up the thing, the Kofi goal for diesel for the van for going to UKGE, and said to Doc, because I was struggling with it, because, you know, asking for help is not something I'm good at, mentioned it to Doc. Doc went, "What's your link?" And I was like, "This, but why?" No reason. 2 minutes later, it's in 2 different people's Discords. Thank you, Panda, for that too. Because although they're not here at the moment, so
They can hear you.
You know, but yeah, the different people's Discords had suddenly all been told about it, and within a couple of hours, we were at 114%. Bearing in mind that was me going, this is buffering me for what I lost from DWP that would have otherwise been spent on putting fuel in the WAV. And also, that you all know, big van, use much diesel. Diesel not cheap. Big van drink diesel like pop. I am not joking, that thing, it can't help it. It's a great big van. But 90% of the time, my miles per gallon is like 27 at the best. 27 miles per gallon is not good. It's not unusual for a van, but it is not good. It is expensive. And then, yeah. Like,
No, Chloe.
like,
Brennan's birthday, I sent them RAM for their birthday and then didn't tell them until it was on its way.
yes. So I would have told you off.
I told Doc right though.
Yeah, do you know how I know that? Aside from the fact that I got a message from you admitting to it,
Doc
I also got a message from Docro saying, if you need my help with something soon, just reach out.
What? They needed a birthday present, and I was like, if it's a functional birthday present, they can't say no. I don't have anybody else's addresses.
I'm very grateful. It was a very nice present.
Yeah, I don't have anyone else's
The fact
addresses.
that you then tried to buy me another present and had to be told off is a separate issue.
No, I didn't try to buy you anything. It was the kids. Oh.
No, because you know I won't tell the kids off. That's cheating.
Insurance didn't cut. Fucking hell, Pungren. Also, Lottie, talking of presents, Mother Off's planning for you when you're visiting next.
I have no idea when I'm doing that, though.
Oh, I know. She knows that too, but she's like, oh, I wonder if we could just if I could get things now, they'll be ready when they do decide to come down. I'm like, you don't know what it's going to be yet? Because yeah, but it's giving me time.
What thing?
I don't even know.
I already have a mug. I have a Lottie mug already at your house.
Yeah, no, she does. Don't know what you're
Kind of blanket at your house if I didn't bring it home.
Don't know what you're giggling about, Blue. You'll end up with one here too.
I know. Yeah.
The only person who didn't there's one person who didn't get one. She bought him a fuck ton of Coke instead, so that's why she didn't buy him a cup. Hi, Lord. How you doing, bud? Yeah. So the whole idea of being able to help each other now is I realize that I can't turn around and say, hey, you can have all the nice things if I don't then admit that it's okay for me to have them. Same goes for you, Lottie.
Huh?
Right. And just
It will.
oh. Where's Judge of Boop?
It will.
Just realized something. I'm just gonna do something because I can. Just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna and then I'm gonna have something else ready.
Give me one more second. I got
Dark?
food.
What?
I'm gonna make a dip sauce.
I'm not doing anything.
Dark.
I'm not
What are you doing?
Nothing. I don't have.
Yes, you are doing
I
something.
don't have any money to do anything.
What are you giving your community to do things?
I mean, giving them Lord's Twitch and YouTube channels. Lord's got a load of Oblivion videos you should go and watch.
Thank you. I mean,
Put Oblivion videos.
Love you, Lord.
We love Oblivion.
Lord's got a load of Oblivion videos you should really be going to watch. So right now it's long, but they're well worth the watch.
Don't Lord.
they are well worth the watch. It's true.
Uh-huh.
But
Fucker, I will spank you.
Promises, fucking promises, bitch.
Promises.
Oh dear. Poor old Blue's just sitting. I can imagine poor old Blue just sitting there, just like I don't know. I said the microphone sounded really good.
What?
The Lord's microphone sounded really good. It's fine.
It is. Bleh.
Yeah, what you gonna? What you gonna? Nothing. Oh, yeah. But just no. I like look. Oh, it's fine.
We need an After Dark show.
No, we don't.
Just in the Discord specifically. Yes, we do. It just won't be on Twitch.
I thought I already posted that, Brenna.
just for a not what?
Hey, just exclamation mark socials.
I always forget that I can do that. But also, this is me responding to you being sweet to Lord.
Yeah, Lord doesn't know what to do with it. It's weird. He does it to me all the time.
Yeah, but my point is this: you do nice thing for Lord, I do nice thing for you.
2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Okay, doke. The amount of
Yes,
nice,
better.
the amount of nice things that
will.
Lord's done for me over the years, like, this is the least I can do.
Are you coming up and going back on camera?
Right. When
do you-
Lottie gets back, we'll kick off. What I will do actually
Okay.
while we wait is I'll do the list of incentives.
I
So
will.
You, Shadow.
if everybody wants to mess with the people in screen and everything else, you can do. So for every sub,
Shadow.
for every sub, resub, gift sub, 5 bits and $5 and 5 bits adds tokens to the shared pool. Tokens are the lovely people in front of you. Add 1 to their dice rolls, activate certain abilities and powers, or they can just, completely circumnavigate rolls by saying, if I spend these the number of the tokens, Mr. Dark Person thing, can I just have it for free? For $10 equivalent bits, you can play a reroll. That should be self-explanatory. They reroll their dice. $15 equivalent bits, you can have a player roll a d6, and a 1, 2, or 3 is a critical failure. A 4, 5, and 6 is critical success. And in a degrees of success system, that can really fuck with a player. That's fun. $20 equivalent bits, you can have a non-hostile NPC. Non-hostile means neutral, friendly, information giver, the type of person that is an undead student that hands out cookies. For $25, you can get a hostile NPC. Hostile means obnoxious, aggressive, the type of person who would spread around nasty rumors that you want to drop kick in the middle of the hallway while no one's looking. Yeah. Yes, Chloe, cookies. For $30, you can play a critical success to use whenever they want.
That was Crimson.
Crimson. Yes, sorry. Because I was looking at Chloe. Chloe's up above there and Crimson's down below. And I got mixed up.
They've got the singular name, it doesn't help.
Yeah. And then for every 100, you do a random event. So I believe we're going to have to do a random event today.
Two people hit that with you saying you were doubling. 2 people. I don't know if the second one is here, though.
That's fine. But those of you that did,
also,
you could... What's up,
Brenna? You are welcome. I'm sorry that my little stuffs. I knew your Dark's community would have covered it, and yeah.
Panda, you don't have to say sorry for anything. You shared it. I'm incredibly grateful. You didn't have to do that. It was kind and it was instant. And I love you and I appreciate it.
So, you did a good thing. You did a good thing, sweetheart. No one was upset with you. No. Give them a second. No. Give her a second.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
I recognize.
I understand about the warm side of things.
I know that face. Take a deep breath, Panda. Okay, nice, slow, deep breaths. It's amazing. Well, we try, Lord. There was somebody else in here that was on screen with us too. That's amazing as well, but he doesn't really fucking admit to it. Anyway, violence is strong today.
Notice.
I mean, I can say something that he cannot deny then. Both people in this current room are amazing.
Yes, you both are.
Both people?
Both people in this room, yes.
There's no other cats in this room.
I'm saying people, not cats. Well, I guess I'm also not amazing then. If you're not amazing, because you're.
Oh, you're so cute.
Pair of you are fucking adorable.
Not allowed.
Right.
It's just you're not agreeing, so I'm not either.
Blue, the pair of you are fucking adorable. that was a... Yeah, I heard that one. That was a case of just like getting as close as they could to the microphone. It was like, shut up.
It will.
Right then, my unbridled bunch of collective ADHD and caffeinated energies. Who would like to come? Who would like to go first
Me.
today? Panda can go first today. Panda, would you like to introduce yourself, your character, and your pronouns for me, please, my dear?
Hi, everybody. I'm Panda. I play Cassie. My pronouns are she, they, just as IRL. Cassie does Tuesdays and Saturdays and now Wednesdays because of the multiverse.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. Let's put. I'm gonna be mean, but Panda, tell me one thing about Cassie. Just one.
Wait. One thing about Cassie.
Doesn't matter what it is, just pick one. That goes to the rest of you as well, by the way. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I hate you.
Cassie is in this world very Sailor Moon, My Little Pony, Power of Friendship inspired.
Good. I like that one. Dottie.
Okay.
Miss. What?
I'm gonna turn off cam. Give me
You're okay.
1 second.
Because it doesn't matter if you turn off the camera today, because whenever you turn off your camera, you stay in the exact same position you're in. It's wonderful.
Yay!
Yes. You have Cowboy over your side too. Right, Lottie.
Cowboy, thank you for the follow.
You're next, Lottie.
Hello, everyone. I am Lottie. I will be playing Willow Sweeps in today's game. I am one of the teachers at the academy. I am a teacher on history, so Dark is screwed. My pronouns are she, her, as in real life as well. And one interesting fact about my character is she's a hard ass to the students, but for very good
Oh, I like that. Mysterious. Ooh. Rana,
Yes.
your turn.
So, my name's Ella Brenner. I play Amethyst. She has she, they pronouns. I have any pronouns. Just for the record. She is quite naive. Comes from a very strict family. And is frankly afraid of messing up. That'll do.
Yep, I like that one. Now, we have the two people that are left. One of them's going through existential dread, while the other one is trying to get their other half to admit that they're cute.
No,
Would literally
honestly,
rather
I
gnaw my
wasn't-
foot off right now.
Would you like to go next then, Thea, to get it over and done with?
No, I would literally rather gnaw my foot off. I don't wanna.
Come on, Thea.
Well, while you guys are deciding, hey, Kez. Rawr. Oh,
Will,
also
Will?
Crimson, because I didn't see yours either. Rawr.
I tell you what, Blue, you can go next, and then Thea can go last. Actually, I'm going last,
Well,
technically.
Well, I mean, you are at the bottom, so.
Do, do, do.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not wrong, but nevertheless, do, do, do.
Come on, do your
I
well.
had myself muted. That was great.
All right, Blue, do your introduction while I figure out what your punishment's going to be.
But Dark, you know that's not going to end well, right?
Right, come on.
Blue or happy, depends on the person who uses whatever name. I'm fine with either. I am playing Cecilia. By the way, my own pronouns are she, her. Same for my character. It's also she, her. I'm just thinking. I could go with off. She likes cookies.
Num num cookies.
Yeah, num num cookies. Yeah, that's fine with
Apparently,
me.
she's just this very motivated about cookies.
Cool. Oh, see ya.
Oh well.
Come on, Thea.
Can I do this one?
You can do it.
Would you like someone else to do it for you, Thea, sweetheart?
No, I got this. I got this. I got this.
Deep breath.
I am Thea. I play Saphira. We all answer to the any pronouns, and I am here for the chaos. Okay.
The here for the chaos
excellent.
thing actually goes across to being the interesting thing for Saphira as well. Because, yeah, that's fine then. Which leaves me, the thorn amongst all these roses. I did
On my
that.
side, perhaps, but you are still a rose.
I was about to say you're a very beautiful rose. So,
I said that to be a dick, you know that, right? Anyway, my name is Doc. I'm Doc Gonzalez, as you can tell, but there I use any, because if you look in this corner here, this little gender fluid, that's mine. That's not mine personally, but you get the idea. And if so, let's just get something straight off the bat right here. See, Trans men are men, trans women are women, non-binary people are non-binary, and they don't owe you shit. There we go. Now, if you don't believe any of that one, there's a pier somewhere in that direction. If you take a long walk, it's a very short pier, but take a very long walk, would do the world wonders. Anyway, yes, Panda.
We
For the
can
purposes of
also
Twitch,
fight
that was a
eagles and
joke.
bat heads.
What was that, Brenna?
Sorry, Brenna.
No, you're
I
okay.
said, sorry, honey. We spoke over each other. I said for the purposes of Twitch, that was a joke.
Yes, it's a very, very clear joke. Yes.
Yes.
Right, my bunch of rays of chaotic ADHD and caffeinated sunshine. Yes, you're very adorable, Lottie. Last session saw our intrepid pupils and their exasperated chaperone teacher go from the bedroom down a corridor, look at some bins, to meet someone that goes by the name of Kevin. And they found themselves in the hall and had some breakfast, which is exactly where we left the session. It didn't go very far. Do I plan on them going far today? No, we're 3 sessions in, 4 sessions in. Holy shit.
We're just making your job of the recap easier.
I appreciate it. You're also you're also building the world out a lot easier for me as well, because instead of me having to do massive rooms, I'm able to do 1, 2, 3. I've got 2, 3. I've got 4 folders, each of them with 5 different sheets in on average.
So what I'm hearing is we need to go further, interact with more, and go into more rooms, make dark side different.
What I'm hearing is this is a challenge to stay in one room.
Oh,
I've planned this entire
mean-
session for you to stay in one room if you do it,
I
if you do
see
it
it.
intentionally.
I see it 2 ways. Or we're gonna speedrun finding all the rooms, or we go with one room and we out every
Well, which do you
little
wanna
tiny
do?
piece of the
Like-
room. As dark as
Which you-
frozen.
I've not frozen.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Discord's frozen.
yeah, Discord's taken
Discord's
a
having
shit.
shits.
The ping went from red
Come on,
to
Discord.
green. Are we going to fix ourselves, Discord?
I think it's good. Maybe.
There seems to be. I
One
like
thing is everyone needs- Everyone needs ice cream and lollipops. You just want, but hang on, right. All I'm gonna say, Big, is these are a bunch of 18-year-olds. Oh, I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna make this really bad for Big. These are basically the only person who's not playing. The only person here who's not playing an 18-year-old schoolgirl is Lottie. Everybody else is either a non-binary or female schoolgirl or everything and all of above. You always make it worse. I did
And
make
to
it
make
worse.
it even worse, Big really enjoyed
Wait,
it last
I
time
have
when I was
ice-
eating a lollipop.
Big
Right.
also enjoyed it when you were eating ice cream, if I remember rightly. Or was that what you meant?
Yeah, but-
Oh yeah, because it was on a
Sorry.
stick, wasn't it? I forgot.
I mean, it was a magnum, so ice
Wait,
cream lollipop.
Ice
Either
cream
way, he enjoyed me.
huh?
No pimps.
Lollipop is the candy, right?
Ice lolly.
Candy on a stick?
Yeah, candy on a stick or an ice lolly
Oh.
or an ice lollipop.
Frozen.
Right.
Oh, you're thinking of the other
Ah.
kind of lollipop. The kind that is like a ball of candy or a disc of candy. So
Yeah,
it's-
and then on a,
both things
on
are
a
called-
stick.
both things get called lollies in the UK for some reason. We're a bit strange like that.
Ah, okay. I was just confused. Like, wait, when was Lottie eating a lollipop? Because I
No,
did know
Dad.
of the ice cream thingy jiggy, but not the
Right. We got like 20 minutes before we have to go for break. Let's try and get something in before we actually have to go for break, shall we?
Oh, I found a third option. We can derail all the time.
Right. We're gonna
It will.
uwu. Okay.
So the first line in my session notes for this session is the ADHD is strong today.
Oh, is I strong with this one? Yes. Fuck. Breakfast is over. Everyone has eaten. The great hall has packed. What? Great hall is packed away. The pupils have filed out, not gracefully, but rather excitably, as they head to the school's auditorium / field. It is a large independent building, massive square building with a large white and gold ornate dome on top. Yes, Panda.
Oh, I was gonna ask, is it like an outside auditorium?
50-50.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are two. One for big indoor. Basically, the outside one is the auditorium. It's usually used for teaching because magic. Magic outside is a lot safer than the magic inside. So usually the outside auditorium, which is a large clamshell type structure with indented into the ground seats for the students to sit on, is usually where the professors will come to demonstrate dangerous magics, or in Saf's case, stupid shit that I've done when nearly burnt off my eyebrows. But you guys are being taken to the large, ornate, decorative auditorium, which is a large square, big fucking square. There's no subtlety to it. It's not rounded up. It just looks like they've just gone big square object in the middle of a desert. Everything else in this school is carved into the mountainside. Everything else is eloquent and looks almost organic. This looks like somebody's dad went, do you know what? I'm going to do it myself. And went, and yeah. It still looks nice, but it's very much, it looks like, it's like it looks like someone went into Minecraft, found the bricks in Minecraft and went, that'll do.
Is this the token brutalist period piece then that every university seems to have?
Yeah. It does not. It looks like it doesn't look like it belongs to the school at all in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they never do. Sorry, that's personal peeve. I'm not a big fan of brutalist architecture.
But they have tried to make it look pretty. They've given pupils around the outside of it on the lower sections, basically big enough for pupils to reach, are massive white sections that have been painted that encourage the pupils to decorate it themselves. And it is painted over every single year, so the decoration can be done every single year. But all of you are being taken up past this beautiful clamshell amphitheater. Thinking you're all going like,
Hello, back.
I'm going to be like, oh, are we going to sit there? No, you get taken to this monstrosity of a building. You all look very disappointed about that you've got to go in there. Best way to, Lottie, the best way of describing it is think of a theatre in the middle of a really rundown, dilapidated town or city.
I already have the theatre I have at work. Like one of them is like that, and I'm just imagining that.
Yeah, I thought as much. So,
The one that is currently closed.
Miss Sweeps,
But then
you have your 4 questionable pupils. I was trying to think of another way of putting it, but I couldn't think of anything. You, in the back of your mind, you have your 4 assholes But you have to say, you can't say it out loud because, well, Miss Sweeps thinks all the children are arseholes. She's been around long enough to know that every child she's ever come across, until they start to realize that some of them need to be taken down a couple of pegs. And they start to realize that the world doesn't revolve around them. The light is like, I
But
know.
we're magic girls. Of course the world revolves around us.
No, my sweets. No, it does not.
So, I need, does everybody have a piece of blank paper or their
Yeah.
or a blank class schedule?
I have to find it, but yes.
It's fine. Blank piece,
I'm gonna.
piece of blank paper is fine.
Oh.
Lottie,
Okay.
you don't have to worry about this when you're a
you.
teacher.
Where is it in like it's some Brooms thingy machine?
Yeah, it is literally
Somewhere?
called class schedule. It's in the room, in the pins. It's called class schedule.
In the room in the pins. Oh, there we go.
Because as Miss Sweeps, you opened the one side of the large double doors, the double doors that don't fit in with the, like, these are like Victorian country home style doors. They really do not fit with the rest of the fucking building. They've tried to make
Ooh.
they've tried to effectively they've tried to make something pretty, and it didn't work. It was pointless. It didn't work, but still you get to hold something. But you open and you can hear the shouts and the cries and the incessant noise of everybody talking one on top of the other. But those of you that have the earbuds and everything else, you hear much mumbled tones. The smell of potion.
well.
The smell of uwu. What does uwu smell like?
Don't want to know.
Vanilla and cinnamon.
Glitter and pretty perfume.
Vanilla, cinnamon,
Sweat and
glitter, and
disgust.
we have like 3 different things. One was vanilla and cinnamon, one's glitter and perfume, and one's sweat and disgust. You're thinking of the anime uwu, Lottie. You're thinking of the body pillow. You're thinking of the body pillow uwu.
Wait, not disgust, disappointment.
Oh, like a CEX. That's for the English people. Just before you is every single fucking class that the school offers. Each of them are, behind them are teachers or aides, or there are pupils of a higher class than you guys are, trying to answer questions as best as they physically can, or until as much as information the DM can give. So, Miss Sweeps,
Yes, my darling.
you have your bunch of children with you.
Miscreant.
Miscreants. That's a good word. I like that.
I identify as a degenerate, I'll have you know. Sorry. No, I don't. My character doesn't anyway. Funny.
Now, this is going to go one of a couple of potential ways, is you all go together around as a group. And you do it dignified and well, I was going to say crotch goblins. Fucking hell. they're not Miss Sweeps' crotch goblins though, so
We're also too old to be considered crotch goblins. That's children that are smaller than the height of your knee.
Yep.
so you, yeah, I started watering. So this can go one of a couple of ways. You can either go around dignified, head held high, almost ladylike or gentlemanlike, depending on how you're feeling, or you can Or you can go around like a bunch of chaos gremlins and just hope for the best. So you can make a decision.
Well, I'm going to be very, very well behaved and go to every single class table in row and then mark the ones that I want to, take on a slip of paper so I can decide which one is my favorite. Because and also write down the ones that my mother has said I have to do.
Fine.
That's what I'm going to do. I don't know about everybody else. But that's what I'm going to do.
Zelia?
Since I've already done this,
sorry.
do I know all of the classes offered already?
Yes, because I have a list of them, and you've seen the list, so yes. We're for you, for Saf, it's going to be a case of the reactions of the teachers to you, whether they'll let you back, or whether they'll let you back in or not. Zelia, how are you going? Were you going to go around like a chaos gremlin, or are you going to go around dignified and do it like
Yeah, that one, definitely that one.
She's looking at which table there are cookies.
Cool. Sounds about right. Really does. Panda?
He's going to end up taking random classes based on whether or not they had cookies on the table.
Yes.
which table had the best? Which table?
do this.
Which table had the best snacks? That's which class it was just going to go with. Cassie, how are you going to go around the hall? Are you going to go around with Amethyst and go around one by one asking intelligent and wonderful questions? Are you going to run around like like someone that's excessive amounts of caffeine and sugar? Are you going to go around tasting the snacks and picking your class that way? Or are you going to do what Saf is going to do and frighten teachers?
Oh, options. Okay, wait. Now I have a question. Ooh, chocolate. Jeez. Oh, okay, had to get that off my chest for a second. What classes, like what all classes are out? Like, do they all have tables?
Yep. Well, they've all got booths, little booth things. Think of like a job fair in America.
Oh. Oh, so Brenna, a snickerdoodle is cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on a cookie. Is the best way I can describe it. It's really yummy.
It sounds really good.
Amethyst is just looking at Cass. He's like, Mum would never let me have one of those. What are they? I want one.
I'll go with Amethyst.
Okay, cool. Right.
Yep.
I'm going to let you guys decide, including you, Lottie, while we're on break, on how much of my hair you're going to make me pull out while we're on break.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So I'll see you lovely people in a second when we come back from break. Okay? Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Right. Time for us to get up, get stretched, and go to the bathroom. Those wonderful things. While I'm on break, I'll be playing 3 minutes of ads. I know they suck. Please bear with it. Just lets me turn off pre-roll ads so like an hour or so. And if anybody coming in doesn't have to worry about Twitch's forced pre-roll ads. So I'll see you all in a sec. Won't be long. I'm back. Hello, friends.
Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Yeah, I realized something, right? Right. Because I have it, I realize that people can actually make suggestions to it. So if you guys ever find like a TTRPG book or something that you think I might like, if you find the Amazon link and suggest it onto Throne, I get a notification, and then I can add it to the list.
Yeah.
Dice and stuff too. But Throne's been rather efficient recently.
Scarily quick, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, what was it when the last stuff that Blue got was
Next
the
day.
book. Next day was when the book got here. Next day, oh, the book, yeah, the book got here the day after.
That makes me think they've done a deal with Prime.
So do I, yeah. But I think once Amazon realized how much money they were making through them, I'm actually like, if we do you a deal, we'll cut you a deal. Sure, Lord.
Yes, Lord. But I will warn you with clothes, though, suggesting clothes is a bit tricky because they don't always fit the way they look like they're going to fit.
No, but I will go through those anyway and pick the right sizes. That's all good.
Oh, I have something that I can do for Ariel. Gotta go back to
Tell you one thing that is, I've had it for a while, and the alert still scares the crap out of me every time it goes off.
Oh.
So Brenda, when you make the manuals for the villagers in Dreamlight Valley, you're having to have them at level 10 when you do them, and you're supposed to I don't know how it's supposed to work, but I think when you use the manual books, they turn the roles turn into something that you'll actually need.
Okay.
Other characters.
Still there.
Teachers.
Do they stay at level 10, though, or do you have to start training them all over again?
Level 10.
Right.
So
Cool.
for Ariel, I'm going into the house to grab the mining manual that I have.
Yeah, you can suggest whatever you want. I'll get an email to suggest it and stuff. If things get bought off of it, I get scared the crap out of because I forget that I've got the thing and I forget what the fucking thing sounds like. It scares the shit out of me. Also,
It's adorable.
I'm gonna make a quick side note or anything else because this isn't aimed at anyone in particular, but and also this isn't aimed at anyone. This is for the benefit of Lottie and Brenna. This isn't aimed at the person that you think it's going to be aimed at. This is just a general one because I've had someone complain, and it's not who you think it is. Okay, you'll know what I'm about to say in a second. Same goes for Blue as well. If I have someone on and you don't like them, and then you decide to come into my DMs and bitch, fuck off.
It will. Sorry.
That was the perfect tension relieving timing.
So what I'm hearing is someone decided to complain and you decided to show them the door?
No, I may or may not have. Yeah. But it's not who Brenna, Lottie, and Blue might think it is. It's not them at all. It's fine. I told them that they need to shut
Is
the
it
fuck
who I think it is?
No.
I'm gonna need more detail.
Oh, I will do. Don't worry. I was just It's fine.
Can I know, or is it just?
I'll tell you. Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. You'll be able to find
Okay.
out, but you just have to just shh.
It will.
You just have to. That was great.
Right. Amethyst, are you ready to roll, my love?
I am.
Zelia, are you ready to roll?
Yes.
The timing on that one. Saf, are you ready to roll?
There we go. Found
I
it.
have a snake in my in my jacket, but sure.
Corn snake. Corn snake. Actual corn snake.
No, not corn snake. Hog
Oh.
nose.
Oh, hognose. Oh, okay, never mind.
He's
Right.
using my sweater sleeve as a cave.
Ah.
The one you showed me before, the really cute one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the really cute one. I'm trying to socialize him, and he has decided the best way to socialize is inside my sweatshirt.
That counts.
Please.
Sorry.
That counts.
No, you're okay. I appreciate the hot. Trust me. Trust me. This is wonderful for me. Don't worry about it. It's fine because it means I take it as a compliment because you're doing yourself, and I take it that you'll feel safe enough to do it. So you're all good. Go for it, Brenna. I think Fana wants to tell you something.
Tell them.
Okay. So.
People want to see the snackoos.
Yes. We would like to see the snake.
But not Lottie, because Lottie doesn't like them. Lottie does not like them in
It's
any
fine.
way.
If you put it in the D&D chat, I just won't look. That's all.
Hey, Panda.
Okay.
Oh, well.
So. When you do it, you have to So you know the present button.
Yes.
That. Okay. So when you go to do it, you gotta give them the book, and it'll change the roll. It'll say roll change, and then whatever roll you changed it to, it'll say that underneath.
Oh. Cool.
Yep.
Now I got
And they'll thank you for it. That's what Ariel just did for me. So
Cool. Cassie.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Come on.
All right. Give me a fucking second.
But it's not sending that.
Give me a fucking second. I'll get to you in a sec. I thought you'd appreciate you being last for a change.
Oh, it sent it like so many times. I'm so sorry. It didn't show up on my phone. I'm so sorry.
You okay,
Tickling my
Lottie?
ribcage. Not the ribs. Not the
Ooh,
ribs.
pretty snakes.
Right. Well, are you ready, my
Where'd you
dear?
go, you little stinker?
Yes, I'm ready.
Cool. So, for the benefit of Brenna, because Brenna's most probably going to try and map this out, from the doorway, working its way round, as I'm going to read off the list of classes, and you can figure out where it just goes from the doorway and goes clockwise round, okay?
Nice big square.
Yep.
Square loop.
Right. History of Magic, which currently doesn't have its teacher because the teacher's with you and is a mandatory class. So it just just a big sign that just it's an empty booth that just says mandatory across it. You don't have to put this on your list of things, by the way. It's a mandatory class because of the way that the school is run. So you have History of Magic. Next to that one is you have Potions, Divination,
Wait.
Astronomy,
History.
Numerology, Charms, Brooms, which is flight, Summoning,
Hang
Transfiguration.
on, slow down. I've got as far as numerology.
All right, Charms,
Yeah.
Brooms,
Yeah.
Summoning,
Oh wait.
Transfiguration.
I still mandatory.
MAN.
MANDATORY.
Right.
C-A.
Best way.
Tory.
Yeah. Man.
Philip,
Yeah.
that's technique.
Yeah. Man. Da. Tory. Break it into three things. So man. Da. Tory. Yeah. And then after transfiguration, you have draconic magics, familiar care. This is potentially where you're going. The next one's where you're going to find Zizalia. Magical baking.
I'm sorry. Can we go back again to transfiguration and then what?
Draconic
Sorry.
magics. No, you're fine. I don't mind.
Ah.
This is the equivalent
My
of.
brain just completely
It's
sorted
fine.
out.
It's the equivalent of Amethyst going. Hang on a second. Where do we go? I got this far. Where, and Amethyst is just like trying to plot out the path. You're good. So after
You need a soak, buddy.
So after transfiguration was draconic magics. Then it's familiar care. Magical baking. And then herbology.
Okay.
Okay.
All of them?
Yep. Unless you guys are going to turn around and screw with me and decide to go, I would like to add this class, this class, this class, and this class.
How many classes are there?
What in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You've missed the art class.
No, art class is another one that I would class as. Yeah, there is an art class. There is 14, but art class is a mundane class.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
those 13, did that count the history class as well?
yeah, that does it. Every. Bear with me, Panda. Okay, I know you're there. Hang on. All right, the classes that are in here do include there's only one mandatory class, which just is. So there's 13 magical classes. One of them is mandatory, which is history of magic. You do not have to write that on your sheet. Don't worry. I think you only have space for like what, 3 classes or something silly.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. So it's going to be involve some thinking because you only get to pick 3 classes. Yes, there's an art class, Brenna, but I thought if I separate them into magical and mundane, it would be a little bit easier for you guys. That way we could just use.
That's fine. I was just checking because we went to the trouble of designing an art dragon teacher.
That's a mundane. I was like, well, they still need to do their basic things. So we'll separate those as mundane classes that you guys just go to. But the art class is one I'd like to actually screw around with. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Okay, so there's 3 classes we can pick that aren't the mandatory classes.
3 classes, yeah.
What are the mandatories?
Basically the mundane ones, which are like English, math, science, and then you've got magical history, which are mandatory. Just because you're in a magical school doesn't mean you can't get. You still have to learn math. I know it sucks,
Oh
right?
yeah, because numerology is on here.
Yep.
1 cookie plus 1 cookie equals 2 cookies.
You're the Cookie Monster in disguise.
No,
You just
that
have your
doesn't
name,
count.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie.
Cookie Monster doesn't count. Cookie Monster just eats cookies. Well, now he eats veggies because he's Veggie Monster now. Because they ruined our childhood.
They did what?
They haven't changed.
They actually did that?
No.
Yeah, they made him the Veggie Monster, I thought.
No.
They're trying to get kids to eat healthier.
I think it was a joke, but Cookie Monster's still Cookie Monster because last I heard, Cookie Monster has an English cousin called Biscuit Monster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The spin-off show where the Sesame Street
Have a
people got
hotel. Yeah. The hotel. Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
That was I know about that one. I watched it. Anyway, right. Miss Sweeps.
Give me 2 seconds.
But
Okay, Cookie Monster just now eats vegetables to help people have healthy eating habits. But he is still
Yes,
Cookie Monster.
Sorry. Hello. My sister just
Sorry,
tried to
I
video
got
call me, and I'm
distracted.
like, I can't do this right now.
Oh, it's okay. But Miss Sweet, well, I thought you was spawned. I didn't think you had family.
Didn't say they were biological sisters.
Hey, wait, you actually are spawned from the depths of... I thought it was a joke. Did you see this poor first year just running away crying? I didn't think it was true.
Yeah, well.
I know.
Is Brooms being is that one mandatory? I feel
No.
like that one should probably be mandatory.
Brooms is more advanced flying. You guys already know how to apply your brooms. The brooms class is more for if you want to go into that type of field of work type of thing. Sport, think.
My
What?
ADHD is so bad, I've already forgotten what our options.
Oh, it's fine. I've got the list.
I wrote them down. I'll send you a photo. Hang on.
Thanks.
But Miss Sweeps.
Oh,
I mean, granted, it's in a
Granite.
bit of a.
Brandon,
yes.
I think Blue
Yeah.
needs the picture
We
too.
I do
Yeah, no
too.
problem. Okay, no problem. Yes,
Blo-
okay.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna choose. I'm just gonna roll a dice for D12 and see which one has the best
Oh my god,
text.
yes.
But
All I'm gonna say is that you have to make sure you take magical baking at least. That's
Well,
just for
that
Zelia.
one probably should have good snacks. So yes.
I need to figure out which one
Because-
Saf did last year so that I can pick new ones this year.
Hang on, I know which
I have to
ones.
think about what Saf would have done last year.
Hang on, I know which one Saf did last year because Saf last year took herbology, thinking it was something that it wasn't.
Special herb.
Yep. Saf also took divination, thinking they could try and avoid getting into trouble.
It did not work.
And they took astronomy, thinking they could use the stars to figure out how to get the fuck out.
None of those worked.
No.
I'm uploading the image to Kids on Brooms so that everybody can look at
Thank
it without me
you.
having to send like multiple personal messages.
Lottie's just sat there going,
I appreciate it.
Lottie's like, I haven't got to do any of this
Not
shit,
a
thank
problem.
fuck. But yes, Miss Sweeps, your
In case
class.
my handwriting is illegible, I will also type it out.
Your,
Yes, mysterious god voice. Yes, mysterious god voice.
your class being mandatory is also the other reason why you're so full of yourself. Because you know that students have to take your class. They have no choice.
I wouldn't say I was full of myself, but there is, there's pride because I have to be listened to.
Oh my god.
I like that. So as you walk past your
That was
booth,
horrible.
yeah, your booth isn't like the others, which is the others are like a mishmash. Some of them have tried to make themselves look like enticing, but yours, what does yours look like? Knowing that it's got this big sign, is the big sign that says mandatory something you made, or is it something the school
No.
made?
The school made. I wouldn't do that.
So what does your booth look like, considering it's mandatory?
So it's not as colorful and as fun looking as the others because it is history and I'm not trying to entice students to it, so I don't need to do the pops of color and stuff like that. That looks makes people go, "Ooh, what's that?" So it's quite mundane, chill. But behind me on the back wall bit of the booth is photos of the school throughout in 100-year bouts
Yeah.
from the very beginning, and then other photos of historical landmarks for magical beings such as ourselves and like that, and then like some little bits of like cards that are like propped up that have got like little tidbits of historical information to get people like kind of interested.
Cool. I like that one because it gives me an opportunity to do something. Hey, the rest of you, so Amethyst, Saf, Zazelia, and Cassie, would you go to look at the History of Magic's booth? Because it's pictures. I know Zazelia's looking for snacks.
I typed them all out as well because I realised my handwriting is not fantastic.
So let's start.
It's okay.
Right, let's start off with Zazelia. What would you go to check out the History of Magic, or would you be more enticed by the
Depending
smells?
if there would be a snack, yes or no.
I don't know. Miss Sweeps, would you put out snacks, or would you not bother? Well, she said you don't entice them.
No, I don't need to really entice them, but I guess knowing that it is just after breakfast and with the experience of students of this age, they probably I would
well.
think that they probably missed out on breakfast. So I have got like little bits of like, granola bars or something like that in case anyone did miss breakfast and needed a boost, because it's going to be a very intense day for my students.
Oh, you got like the health food bars that taste like cardboard type of thing.
I put a little magic on them so they don't taste like cardboard.
Honey, cardboard and honey. Cool. Anyone
Thank you, Brenna.
anyone got any interest in going over to look at magical history, or are you like with Miss Sweeps? I don't think we need to go over. We could just pester her all morning.
I go just because of my parentage. So I go and look at the thing and make little notes in my notebook so that I can answer Mummy's questions when she wants to know later.
Oh, give me a brains roll while you're in here then, please, Amethyst. No difficulty level. Just depending on how much is in here, it depends on how much you're going to find. Because like Miss Sweep said, there's pictures of the school throughout the ages. Uh-oh.
I do have a question.
Well, that's okay.
19.
19. Holy shit. As you're looking over the pictures, you do see, Amethyst, you see past family members. You see that your mum was like captain of the debate of the magical dueling society, and she was the head of the it's one of those ones where as you look, the more you look at the pictures, the more you realize that there's a very, very high chance you're going to have to make a name for yourself because you are going to be living inside her shadow. But as you start to go back and back and back and back and back, you start to you're like just looking through aimlessly, looking through, and you see people who look just like you, Cassie, Zalia, and Sap.
Who look
Together
exactly
or
like
just separately.
Oh, all in one group photo.
What year?
I like that.
Back when the school first opened.
I think that's not
Wait, so okay. Our characters have our characters have like grandparents or ancestors that went to the school, but they look exactly like us.
Was you
Almost.
as far as Amethyst
Well.
as far as Amethyst can see, it is a picture of you guys in front of the school.
The year it was founded.
The year it was founded, thousands of years ago.
I waved the
That's
others
not
over and
weird at all.
Come here. You need to see this.
Staff's already
Because they
seen
got,
it
like, the
before,
same-
right?
No, this will be the first time that Saf's actually seen this picture.
I like look at you guys and go. I look at the photo and just go. Did that they're wearing the same clothes as us. That they're not just people who look a bit like us. They've got the same hair color. They've got the same eye color. They've got the same clothing.
Hey, I've got something to tell you. I don't know if you noticed, but we're in a magical school. Did you ever think someone's playing a joke?
Staff,
What?
just do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Tell me if you can feel any fucking magic on that picture.
I thought you were going to say, can you feel anything? I thought you were going to punch them in the arm. It's like, tell us you can feel this, bitch.
My cousin. My cousin. Yeah. My
Can
cousin's
that
good.
tell if it's been fricked with?
Right, this is going to count as a magic roll, one of the first actual magic rolls in the first fucking magic roll we've done in 4 sessions.
Not true.
You did last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
We did draconic magic.
From fire.
Oh shit, yeah, she set fucking shit on fire, I remember now. Oh, I
Because Saf did some, and I think Ziziliad or
oh god,
was
I
it Cassie? One of those two did, because they
No,
got
I
bracelets.
yeah, I got the cookie things, and then slowly there
okay.
were some sparkly bits.
Oh, okay, cool. So I blocked out the arson. That's the problem.
What am I rolling?
Let me. That was also where my.
Go for it, Blue.
That was also where my question is gonna be about, because of the. Was it because the bracelet? I think there was a class that they were.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. You got the magical. You got the magical wristband. Yeah.
Do I need to do anything with it in these classes? No.
Special class. Because how many people have a wristband?
Ooh.
Just Staff and Celia so far.
Yep.
And I believe Amethyst too.
No,
No.
no,
Nope.
just Saf and Zelie.
Amethyst wasn't there.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
Thea, give me a grit roll, please. A difficulty of 6.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
That's outside of the school thing. When you say difficulty of 6,
Yeah.
how does that implement? Does that
So whenever you roll a die,
Like-
and if I set a DC, which is a difficulty check, you have to be able to meet or beat that difficulty to be able to succeed. The more you succeed past it, the more of the narrative you as the players will control. If you go the opposite way and you fail, the more you fail, the more of the narrative I control.
I
So
have a
it's
question.
for you?
Yeah. What's up?
How many adversity tokens do I need to just not mention my roll?
At least 6. And considering that your adversity tokens reset at each game, don't they? So
Yeah.
back to 3.
And
Plus
you've all
whatever we've got from chat.
3 plus 4 from Crimson each. So you've got 7 adversity tokens there.
So I could, if I got a 2,
You could use 4 tokens to succeed the roll, yes.
okay, I'm gonna do that.
I was right there.
It's fine. So
I rolled a 2. I am perpetually rolling 2s. Fuck 2s, man.
Saf, as Amethyst hands you this piece of paper, you flinch because you think they're going to punch you in the shoulder. But as you take the photo off of them, there's no magic in this, apart from the base level of magic for taking a photograph, because you know it's thousands of years old and they would have needed magic because Polaroid wasn't a thing back then. But no magic.
That's gonna hand the paper back. Nope. Throw up her hands and walk away. They're gonna go find a booth. They're like, nope. I'm picking classes. Nope.
This screws.
Okay, I'm gonna look round for Miss Sweeps.
I want none of that.
Okay. You wanna...
I will not be brought into a prophecy. That's as you hear while they're walking away.
Oh fuck! If you're not paying attention,
I'm gonna look round for Miss Sweeps.
okay. I need a flight roll from Thea, please. Just no DC. Let's just see if you walk into anything.
If I roll a 2, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Fucking hilarious.
Throw it in
18
back
to you.
now.
What'd you get, Thea?
16.
16. Yeah, you avoid people, you avoid teachers, you avoid anything. That just walking from one side of the thing and nope. And yeah, Zazalia, Cassie, Miss Sweeps, and Amethyst, you can hear staff everywhere they've gone. Everywhere. Right. Cassie.
Saf will not be a magical girl. Saf denies.
Cassie, you were with Amethyst and stood over her shoulder. Do you see the picture too? Do you want to say anything about it?
Yeah, I think I would look at the picture. I would peer over it because of Amethyst had brought attention to it. But I want to go do what Amethyst is gonna go do, which is go find Miss Sweeps.
Fair enough. While you guys are looking for Miss Sweeps, oh Zelia.
Yes.
Rawr.
What are you doing, my dear? You're looking for the best snacks, I know that much. What have you rolled? What did you roll on your D12?
I have rolled. Well, I didn't roll, but I got magical baking.
Cool.
I didn't roll for that one, but that one is just yes.
That's fine. No,
Potions
okay, makes sense.
and herbology.
The 3 classes that involve eating, drinking, and potentially smoking something.
Alright.
Right. Zelia, which one would you have gone to first?
Is it even a question?
Well, I know it's magical baking, but I thought I'd have to get, I have to give you some semblance of free will.
Well, now that you said it, she's gonna keep the best for last. She's first gonna go to potions.
Cool. You got right. Wait, I need to check my list. Do we actually have a teacher? I don't think I'm able to. Potions. Oh shit! Potions doesn't have a teacher. Okay.
I want to go to potions too. We need a potion.
I see you, Panda. I saw that excitedness. What's your idea, Panda?
Okay, so my idea was to have kind of like a snake inspired teacher for potions.
So you want
From a dragon point of view, that would be a worm. WYRM. Worm.
No. Did you say Snape as in?
Severus Snape from Harry Potter.
So we need
But
to.
Oh, Snape. I thought you said snake. Sorry.
It's okay.
Now I want both.
Oh yeah, we can have a snake inspired teacher.
We can't because Lottie doesn't like.
Will that satisfy the Thea craving?
Lottie doesn't like. No, Lottie's one of Lottie's hard lines is snakes.
Yeah, no, we're good.
But I can meet you midway. We can have a reptilian, a desert reptile inspired potions teacher.
Bearded dragon.
Lottie, sweetheart, I know you say you're I know, I was about to say bearded dragon. I know you're okay with it, sweetheart, but snakes is one of your lines, my dear. And whether you say it's okay or not, it's not okay with me. Okay?
It's more I can't deal with snakes in real life.
Yeah.
But in just talking about it and all that lot, I'm fine with it. It's
Okay.
that's why I'm not looking at the group chat anymore because I know there's a snake in there.
Okay.
But
I shall
fictional
we.
made up snake. No, you're fine, babe. I gave you
Yeah.
permission to. Like a made up fictional thing. That's absolutely fine. It does not trigger.
That's fine. But I like the idea of a bearded
I'm gonna go ahead.
as a bearded dragon as a potions teacher now, and a big billowing, big black billowing cape and a dodgy wig.
Yes. I am deleting the snake photo so that if someone puts something in there later for Lottie to look at, they don't accidentally get snack.
I mean, yeah. Could you imagine a bit like Brenna said, a bearded dragon, a bearded reptile dragon, a bearded dragon in a dragon school, and I was like, "Are you a dragon?" Only by name, not actuality.
No. I'm thinking of it being actual dragon sized, being an actual species of dragon that looks identical except big.
Oh God!
Just like maybe even has a pet bearded dragon on its shoulder that's the small version.
Could you imagine?
I love this.
Panda, how do you reckon? So we go with an actual pitch black dragon, so that he matches the aesthetic, pitch black, so they're black all over head to toe. You know how it goes with it, wears nothing but black like an emo in summer. So there would
Well, yeah, the clothes can be pitch black, but I don't want the dragon to be like pitch black.
the dragon would be a black dragon. Like, I'm thinking midnight sparkle, like midnight sky, midnight
Yes.
sky type dragon.
Yes. Wait. Galaxy colors.
Yes, and we're gonna shall we call them Snap the Dragon? Because I know that everybody struggled with that fucker's name reading Harry Potter, and I know loads of people that read Snap as Snape. So we're just gonna call him Snap. Snap the Dragon. Teaches potions. Because
That like a cartoon character for children when they were trying to learn German.
I don't know. Puff the Magic
I'll
Dragon.
find it.
Oh fuck! I'm sure. Puff the Magic Dragon should be the herbology teacher.
Yes. No, but
Whoa,
Snapdragon is a plant.
I need to do this, and I don't care that it's going to fuck my cameras up for a second, because I found this on Google, and hang on, what did it send? It didn't send. Send. If I find this on Google, and oh, by the way, Lottie, yes, that's a lovely corset. Have a look. What I find it on Google.
Dark, do we have a teacher for draconic magic?
Not that you guys know of. Yes,
Okay.
you guys, no idea. I have them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just one teacher.
There might be a small copyright issue. As Snap the Dragon is the name of a dragon from a play by the Norwich Puppet Theater.
Oh,
There might be.
Snapples.
Snapples.
No,
Snapples
because
Dragon.
that's a brand.
How about Snap with 2 P's?
That works.
Two,
Legally distinct.
yeah, 2 A's and 2 P's. No, I can't do a
That would
I
be
can't. Yeah, I can't do the Jabberwocky. The Jabberwocky is copyright protected. But Zalia, like,
Yeah.
the Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky
Well,
is
that's
Alice
out of
in
capital.
Wonderland.
It's not. It's in the Jabberwocky is copyright protected by the Disney Corporation because of the Alice in Wonderland
Crying
movie.
out loud.
Zalia, you go to potions. It smells weird, dingy, mushroomy, damp, but also sweet and spicy and confusing. But before you, as you look at the booth, trying to figure out where the teacher is, you see this galaxy-style backdrop until you turn your head and you swear you can see dragon scales, and you start to slowly look up, Look up. Up. What the
Pretty
fuck's...
sparkly.
Yeah. As you see this elongated dragon's face comes down, who has a huge, bushy, grey beard. Big thing. Hello there, little one. May I be of assistance to you today?
Do you have snacks?
Oh, are you hungry, my little one? That's okay, I can feed you. Stay off a fucking book talk, Lottie.
Creepy.
I'm comfortable with this character.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
I'm gonna delete that particular comment.
Yep, done it. Yeah, raspy,
Fair enough.
fine. What you just said, inappropriate, cowboy. But take this learning group. No one's upset with you. That's okay. But he just looks at you and goes, just look.
Probably just a mistype.
Yeah, it's fine. Just looks and goes, hang on a second, 1 second. Is this better? I do apologize. Sometimes the vapors get to the back of my throat and I apologize. What?
The other voice was fine.
Would you like this one as well, would you? Would you? That's fine. I can do both. So, I have snacks.
May I ask a question?
Okay.
How do you fit through a door?
That is actually a very good question. Would he have to like duck underneath or like crouch?
The dragon, like the teacher, just looks up, and in the ceiling, there's like the ceiling is the dome ceiling. He just looks up. It's like, do you not look up?
I mean, I'm currently looking up because I want to talk. Kind of like look at your face.
No,
and itch.
I come in through the ceiling, like the Father Christmas. I come in through the chimney type of deal, if you understand. The ceiling
Wait, how do you
opens.
fit through the chimney?
I don't mean I actually. Oh,
That's even more impossible than a door.
You're Santa Claus.
oh.
Wait, but you don't have a beard. Oh well, okay, I guess you kind of have a beard.
You're
You
not.
don't look like a white scary beard.
You're not thinking of taking up my class, are you? Because if you are, this might be an exasperating year for me.
Can I at this point like walk past with another coffee and just look up and go, yeah. Carry on
Oh,
walking.
oh dear. Oh. Miss Sweeps, how many is that now this morning? If you
3?
Okay, when I say this morning, I don't mean in the last half an hour.
5.
Do you need another
They're a lot.
cafe art?
Do I need to do what was that, sorry?
Do you need another cafe art thingy majiggy? Sweep?
It's all right, my love. Thank you so much. I appreciated and I loved every detail of the last one, but this is fine. Thank you.
Well, let me know when you want another one.
Of course, my love. Of course.
And
I
I just think we're like,
away.
never. It will.
Okay. That should have done something. Does that do anything for you, Brenna?
That cleared the chat.
Hey, what?
I wonder
That
if it's
cleared the
because
chat.
it's my. Yeah.
Oh
it
shit!
was
You're
deliberate to take out.
a moderator on my side, aren't you?
Yes, but that shouldn't make any difference because I should still at least see it as lined.
Hey,
Like, when I look on your side,
cool. Everybody in everybody in
I'm
chat.
not do it on my side. Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody in
Not a problem.
everybody in the chats, can you just do me a favor and just spam emotes for a minute? Just go nuts. It's fine. Anyway, my dear, if you're planning on taking this one, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just trying to test something for shared chat. That's all.
Okay.
Just we're testing. No, Panda. We're testing something for shared chat, and I can't discuss it because we're live, so I can't tell you straight away. Give me a second, and I'll message you. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, Zelia.
Yes.
Do you really plan on taking this? Really? Do you plan on taking this class?
Well, I was thinking about it, yes. Because you work with how should I say this? You had snacks, right?
I have. I do, yes. And they just point. It's like the dragon points to a bowl of like fresh fruits, like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. That
It's
counts.
just gonna take one of all, like one of every type.
Fine. And it's at this point where you hear Saf going, nope, 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 fuck this shit, nope. Saf.
Yes.
You're walking across the back part towards the potions section, and realizing.
Actually, potions wasn't one of my ones. I thought it was, and then it wasn't.
Oh, in that case, then you don't hear shit, then, Zillia. Well, you still hear Saf, but Saf, which direction are you actually heading in?
Familiar care.
Okay, so that's a whoa. Okay, because potions is right next door to history of magic, so you would hear everybody. But familiar care is right on the other side of the hall. I think you instead of.
Grab my map then. Good.
I genuinely think that we're going to have instead of Nurse Joy, we're going to have Dr. Smiles. Or no, Dr. Elation. Dr. Elation. Nurse Joy, Dr. Elation. I'm going to use the opposite. Well, what? I'm trying. I wanted.
If it's the opposite, then would it not be Dr. Sadness, who was Joy?
Can we just
Dr.
call
Scream.
him Dr. Sads and then it's Dr. Seasonal Affective Disorder?
Yes.
Dr. Sad.
Like, their name is Sad, but everybody privately calls them Seasonal Affective Disorder. And when anybody says why, it's because they hate going back to school almost as much as the students do.
Also, because their majority of their classes are outside, he fucking hates the winter because he has to hold the class outside.
Yep, that works.
Dr.
One of
Sad.
them are hating. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god, numerology, transfiguration, librarian. Where the fuck have I put that one? Potions, divination.
Your butt.
Fucking hope not. That'd be painful. I nearly overshared then. That would have been fucking stupid. I was about to say nothing's been up my butt for a while. Shut the fuck up.
I love you.
dark.
I would hope
Dark. That's for
no one
after
has
stream
been
show, not for
affected.
on stream show.
I'm gonna put Dr. I spelled dicta. Fuck, what the fuck? Why can't I fucking spell? Dr. Sad, there we go.
Panda? Panda? You were trying to say something, I think.
I was going to say, was
Oh.
which teacher is Dr. Sad, because I got confused.
Familiar care.
Which that was familiar. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, now I got it. Okay, yeah. Check.
Did you say what the potions teacher's name was before we got?
Snap with
Like
two A. Yes, Snap with two A's and
That
two
was
P's.
that one. Yes, Dr. Sad.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot to write that one down because we got
Yeah.
distracted.
Yeah, it's fine. You're all right,
Two A's, two P's.
Panda. You all right?
Yeah, yeah. Me and Lottie are having a sidebar. Yeah. So I turned camera off because
Messages. I
typical
know.
space.
Yeah, because your phone's being a pain in the bum recently, so it's all good. So yeah, Saf, you just hear this like, yeah. Do you walk up to Dr. Snap? His head, he's got glasses. He's got glasses on his head, glasses on it. He's wearing he's wearing a pair of glasses. He's got glasses on his head, and he's got goggles right on the top. Bedraggled. It's like this is his best lab coat, but it's still got scorch marks and holes and quite clearly slash marks from certain creatures and animals. He's been told to wear a shirt and tie, but he's wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
What kind of idiots told this guy to wear a shirt and a tie when he works with animals?
Just
Board?
Probably, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Probably my mum.
So behind him, there's a collection of boxes with creatures inside them. Some of them are a bit more aggressive than others. And he's having to go, don't touch her! Lose a finger! Again. I'm not sending you to the nurse, you're going to put back on again. I'll sue the school! I don't give a shit! I'm gonna eat your fucking hand next time.
If you need explanation, I will give one after stream.
Sorry, what was that?
If you need an explanation, then I can give you one after stream.
It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is the equivalent. This teacher is the equivalent of a cosplayer with actual teaching responsibilities and a crippling monster habit. I don't mean like familiar monsters. I mean in his pockets are cans of Monster. Just yelling, and one of the kids is like, "But you can't swear at me. I'm a pupil." I couldn't give a shit. I have tenure. You can suck my ass as far as I'm concerned.
So, what I'm hearing, you just made Lord an NPC.
I'm gonna like it in this class.
They just look at Saf and go, "Oh, fucking! Is it my turn again? Is it my turn now? Is it?"
Yep. You lost the rock, paper, scissors.
What do you mean rock? I wasn't even fucking involved.
Doesn't matter.
I wasn't involved. This is bullshit. I wasn't even involved. And if I hear one more people turn around and say, "I can't fucking swear," I'm going to throw them onto the back of the griffin, slap the griffin's backside, and watch it go into the sunset. Hello, Miss Sweeps. How are you, my dear?
Totally taking this class.
Great. Dr. Sands, how are you feeling this fine first day?
I'm fucking wonderful. Clutching like sitting there. Fine. Thanks.
Great.
Actual like indent like
Maybe we should catch up after that.
actual indentation. I've got to drink out of this shit. Actual like indentations in the can from the grip.
Maybe we should grab a drink after this and have a chat.
And he just sits there and he goes, "Yeah, fine."
Doesn't he have glasses on his head?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That's why he hit his forehead. His glasses are on his head.
And
There was goggles.
that's how dedicated I was to the bit. I actually did that.
I'm proud of you. Did you hurt yourself?
No, there's nothing here to hurt, and I don't mean my brain. There's like massive bald oh shit, there is. Never mind. I thought it was a bit more padded than it actually was. Never mind. Yay.
Did you hurt yourself does not mean did you make yourself more bald. That's not what that is.
It's a type of hurt.
I love you. I love you.
But it's like it's fine.
That's my sibling. That's my sibling. They will torture me later.
They lean down to Saf and go, "Hey Saf, did you want to know what I did while we were on holiday? Did you know you shouldn't make
Yes.
Did you know you shouldn't make coffee with Red Bull?"
Can I have some?
Oh no, you're bad enough as it is. No. I was going 60 miles an hour down the road before I realized I didn't have my car. It was fun. I didn't tell you that.
These teachers live in the real world and have like real world shit. Like they don't even just live here in the magical world.
No, this one goes back to like this one's an English, like this teacher's from England. So he goes back to England and it's like just looks at you and goes, do you know what it's like to go from wet, cold and horrible to hot, boiling and sweaty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun. Also, did you see all those kids running? Did you go to Gerrard's Cross train station to get here?
We try. Well, no. I passed by on my broom. I was supposed to bring the kids in from there, and I didn't really want to.
Did you?
So I kind of just broom flew in.
Did you see all the kids running between platforms 2 and 3? I told a bunch of them if they ran at the wall hard enough, they'd find themselves into a magical school.
Oh my god, you are horrible. How many hit the wall?
26. And I thought each one of them was fucking hilarious, but still.
How'd you get away from the parents?
Oh, they did. I got the parents to do it too.
Sidebar, out of that 26, only 22 were from the mortal world.
Four of them from our world. It was hilarious because they actually went through, because obviously they have access to magic, so the rest of them were like, oh, let's do it. The pile was funny.
Dude, we're gonna get caught. You're gonna get us caught.
What are they gonna do? Fire me? Fucking let's see them do it.
He has tender.
I have tender. Miss
Oh fuck! What's the
Tenure.
word?
Miss C goes up to Miss Sweep.
Tenure.
Miss Sweeps. Tenure, Miss Sweeps. The thing that you want to have, you know, then you can start smacking the pupils about.
I'm fairly sure Miss Sweeps
He
has only got
probably
to do, like,
also has
3
tenure.
years.
What's that, Brenna?
I feel like Miss Sweeps only has another 3 years before she gets tenure. Like that's the reason for the rigidity.
But on that note, it's break time. I just
Time
introduced.
to get up, get stretched, and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, because I needed to go tinkle and make sure I didn't accidentally cut my forehead when I did the stupid thing.
I am so glad you had your hat on when you did that.
I don't think
Because it will have protected you a little bit.
Now we're good. See you guys in a second. Boop. Right, it's time for me to get up and get stretched to go to the bathroom and those wonderful things. So while I'm on break, I'll be playing 3 minutes of ads. I know they suck. Please bear with it. Just as we turn off pre-roll ads, like an hour or so. When anybody coming in doesn't have to worry about Twitch's forced pre-roll ads. So I'll see you all In a moment, won't be long. Somebody did a silly.
Spit has been getting that on the back and irritating me, and it's just like I'm so done. I don't want to put my hair up.
Hello. I did a silly. I trapped my finger in the fridge door.
Fuck's sake.
How?
I went to close the fridge, and then I went and I shut it on the yeah. Skill. Skill. I think it's the word I'm looking for. Skill.
Brenna, I'm gonna send you a message in DMs. So
14th of May. Voice sale. Voice. Okay, what's this? I got sent a code for something. Single player adventure where you capture flying a ship across the unside of space, sail through a mysterious world, battle powerful foes, and make story defining. Okay. It's pirate themed. What's the system spec for it? That's not bad. Only needs 8 gig of RAM. What type of game is it though? doesn't. It's a doesn't actually know what it says. Exploration, sailing, RPG, atmospheric, and indie.
Boy,
Oh.
Captain, your father has gone missing.
That came out of nowhere.
I've got that song stuck in my head now.
Which one?
Lollipop.
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 Dum,
Ba-dum, bum.
dum. You know what? I was getting towards the end of my day today, and I was like, God, why am I so drained? Like, all I've done is Congress and a little bit of like setup for music exams. And then I remembered the 2-hour fucking meeting we had today.
Ew.
I had to like, because Bex is on tour, I was the one that had to like keep everything going back on track. That's why I'm so drained today.
Oh, I just thought
I'll
you were
definitely
just.
do it.
I thought you were just drained because you had to put up with dickheads all day.
That's
No.
the same thing. Sorry, but like you had to have a meeting for 2 hours. That's the same thing. These photos are the same. Come on.
No, because it's the music exam, so I got to hang out with some cool boys from downstairs.
Fair.
Cool boys from downstairs.
I
Cool.
have told you about one of them.
Cool boys
Mhm.
from
And now I want to
downstairs.
know about the others.
Yeah, cool boys from downstairs sounds like a boy band from the 90s.
Really does.
It's thrown integrated on Twitch. Yes, I do. Why? Lollipop. Oh, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Dum 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 dum.
Why are we saying that?
Lollipop, lollipop, oh la 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 lollipop. Bum bum bum. Ow.
Because it's catchy. That's
Yes.
the only word that I can think of.
Like, or like when you go ooh ee ooh ting tang, what about a bing bang? Ooh
Bing
ee
bang, walla walla, bing bang, ooh, ee, ooh, wah,
ting tang,
bing
what
bang,
about a
walla
bang
walla,
bang
bing bang.
bang.
These are gonna live run free in my head again now.
Ooh hee hoo ha ting tang, what about a bing bang? Ooh ee ooh ting tang, what about a bang bang? I think that band and Aqua. I only ever remember one song from each of them. And Aqua was I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
No!
Fantastic.
Mama had that as her
Who was that
ringtone for
is?
a long time. No, please.
I'll go back to Lollipop.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
The thing is, every single band from then, I pretty much only remember one song for.
They were all one-hit wonders.
Really were. But even
Oh.
like the ones that I liked and had CDs from and things like that, I still, unless I hear the songs, if I hear songs from an album, I'll remember it when I hear it. But other than that, there's only really one song I associate with them all. Like All Saints, the only one I associate with them is the one where they all look depressed in that warehouse room.
Are we waiting
And-
for? Are we waiting for Thea to get breakfast? Lunch.
I'm still here.
Did
I
you
didn't
get?
leave.
Did you get?
I get lunch after stream.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I've been doing lunch after stream lately.
Ah. It's
Well, now I want a snack. You made me want a snack. I'll get a snack later. It's fine.
Lottie. Thea wants a snack.
Snack on me.
Me and
Wait,
Lot-
wait.
Well, get
listen to
over here.
Pilates?
I'll snack on you all day. Come here.
Oh dear, me
What are
and
you
fucking
saying, Panda?
What's up, Panda?
Can we consensually bite the lobby?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh wait, sorry, that's better.
I mean, yes.
Ooh,
Yes, please.
speaking of snacks,
I'm not chewing my knuckles to cope with this at all.
Blue, do you want to bite Lottie as well?
Well, I mean, if you would offer.
So Lottie.
So
already
what I'm
have.
hearing is that when we all meet up in later in the year at a place that I won't mention, that I need to bring my rope with me.
Also, I just realised that technically, if Lottie wants to give up on men, apparently there's plenty of women that will go out with her.
What?
I mean, if Lottie wanted to go out with women, I don't think Lottie would have any trouble pulling. let's put
Oh
it that
God,
way.
no.
You could walk into
have
any gay bar in the country and have every lesbian there going like, "Yes, please."
I have trouble. I have trouble with all of the genders.
I think me and you have problem with all of the genders, but for completely different reasons. No, you leave the panda alone because Panda is my adopted daughter. So as far as I'm concerned, anyone goes after Panda and
There are some very serious,
I know you're joking,
very
but
serious
also Cowboy, I know you're joking, but don't worry about it. It's fine.
questions people have to answer before they get that.
Yeah, I know. Anyone that wants to go out as Panda's got to
From
go through a
several
long list.
people.
Long list.
I think there's several
Oh,
layers.
okay. Never mind.
We're saying we're
ask
protective
off
of
the
you.
stream.
Oh no, you're fine, Panda, sweetheart. Just saying, if any partner you ever had would be like have to go through God knows how many layers of security before they were allowed to. Anyway, Amethyst, are you ready?
Okay.
Cool. Saf, are you ready? They have muted themselves, haven't they? And they've forgotten, and then they're going to realize in a second.
Nope.
Oh shit!
I'm still here,
Are you ready?
and I'm not muted,
Are you ready?
as always.
Zazelia, are you ready?
Yes.
Wonder if I say Panda, are you ready? How quickly they come back to the camera.
Don't be mean.
No, that's why I wasn't trying to be mean. I was trying to make sure they wouldn't rush back.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, trying to figure out.
When Panda's ready, we're all ready. There's no rush.
I was
He's just
about.
busy drooling over room. I mean,
I
depending
know.
how you mean that, yes.
I knew
I
you
can
were.
think
Yeah,
of at
I was
least
about to
3
say. I
ways.
know Panda. I was about to say. I think Panda's getting something to eat. I haven't forgotten about you, Willow. Don't worry, sweetheart.
We talked to snacks, and I was getting kind of hungry-ish.
Fair enough. You ready to roll, like
got-
sweetheart?
Strawberry flavored yogurt.
Lovely.
Oh yes, ready.
Choice.
Miss Sweeps.
Yes, sir.
You ready to roll?
You have to answer one question first.
Yes, I'm ready. Don't worry.
Yes.
Cool. In that case, then, right? So we know Amethyst and Cassie are going together because Cassie's kind of like looking over Amethyst's shoulder at the photograph. Staff is currently dealing with a teacher that's having a potential breakdown. And Zazelia is asking the poor potions teacher how the fuck they got inside the building. So,
It's not like this building, but generally speaking, through doors.
just sure.
That's so fucking cheeky.
I know how it works because I actually put some thought into it because my brain was like, I wonder how would it work? The way it works is, believe it or not, is that the dragons have their own underground, like, massive tunnel system that leads to all of the classrooms.
I thought you were gonna say they shapeshift into like a human-ish form, or they like shrink down to size.
Some of them
Better.
don't. Yeah, some of them don't
that
have that
works.
ability. Yeah, some
Very,
of-
very easy solution. They teleport into the room.
well,
That too, probably.
yeah, could have done with that, but no, I didn't go with that, did I? Never mind. I went with the more complicated way. I just realized that I could have just gone magic, and then that would have shut you up. But no, I had to overcomplicate it.
Magical girl portal.
That sounds like hentai.
Now I see, like, you know how Cassie has that compact of like with changing her clothes, but then for like teleporting, so
Like that?
it's just like a glitter bomb where they were.
The dragon gets enveloped in a glitter transportation thing, so you know where the dragon teachers were and are because of the mess that's left behind.
Those poor cleaners.
The glitter.
Oh God, it'd be like trying to clean up after a gender reveal.
The maintenance staff are very, very, very well paid. So well paid.
Yeah.
No. I know.
Their homes are
Every tiny
What, Blue?
every tiny piece of glitter is like attached to the dragon, so it kind of like drags after them. Go on, like, and then when it gets used again, like you just see like the thing go back to where it kind of like just.
I just had this image of the dragon having to sit there like a parachute trying to pack it all afterwards. Like, fucking hell, every time I do this, I gotta fucking pack it. Just winding it all back up into a ball.
Yeah.
And
That
that's why I'm doing it here.
wrong action.
So happy. I love it.
also.
here.
I offer again magic.
It's hand magic.
No. My point is, instead of them having to reel it in, they just could snap their fingers and ping.
I know. Can you tell that I'm so used to being like playing games that are like where the exclamation cannot always be magic, to the point where you just say magic to anything that's right. Shit. right, Amethyst. You have the picture in your You have your picture in your ubu, apparently. Ooh. Picture in your hand. Who are you trying to look for?
Miss Sweeps.
I know, but I didn't know whether you changed your mind or not. So, Amethyst, as you go past, you see Saf sitting there with a quite animated teacher with all sorts of glasses and goggles on his head. He goes, "Do you know what? Yeah, I did it with caffeine. I tried Monster. I tried Red Bull. I put the coffee in. Do you know what the best one is? I tasted colors. I tried Death Wish coffee. And you know that high caffeine can only buy in America energy drinks? You know the type of ones that would give you like a heart attack if you just sniffed it? That stuff, Saf. I tried that.
Dear.
I slept for 7 days.
Oh God.
Yes, Panda.
What, was that a reference to Meet the Robinsons?
I got the caffeine patches. I haven't slept in 7 days. What was that? That's may or may not. May or may not have been who I based the character idea on, but tiny bit. But so Amethyst, you just see this real fucking just like quite, yeah.
Yeah. So as I hear that little snippet of conversation, I just think to myself, I am hiding my coffee machine. I have a personal coffee machine in our room for those late night study sessions that my mum sent me with.
I will tell
She
you one.
expects me to study till 3 a.m.
Oh, fuck that. Amethyst. You do notice something, though. You do notice that Saf is making notes while talking to this teacher.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They're talking about coffee. That's why I'm hiding my coffee machine. That's the reason that I've made that mental note to hide the coffee machine from Saf. Like, it's one thing having my personal coffee machine because Mummy expects me to study till stupid AM, but I am not leaving it where Saf can accidentally mix brews of God knows what together in it. Miss Sweep's camera's died again. Well, not died, it's just decided that it doesn't know how to focus.
I'm not here, that's why.
Well, I was about to say, you find Miss Sweeps and Zelia outside the magical baking booth. And when I say you find Zelia, I think Zelia, I don't know, just how is Zelia while they're looking at the magical baking? Magical baking booth isn't a booth, it's a whole corner.
So
I mean,
it's
people
like
look at everything. I mean, like, you know how people, we all look at like shiny dice, and then
Yeah.
all the appliances that is there, like everything.
You're sniffing everything instead of touching it, though.
Maybe.
Maybe is that why Miss Sweeps is over there, because she's having to pull you away from sniffing everything?
Maybe.
Zelia's got a baguette and just sniffing the baguette. But Amethyst and Cassie, you
Hiding.
yeah, you find a Miss Sweeps who is currently very cartoonly having like holding Zelia by the legs and trying to peel them away from the magical cookie table. I'm gonna need rolls from the pair of you, I think, for this one. Actually, I need a grit roll. I need a brawn. Actually, I need to bring a brawn roll from the pair of you, please. Brawn roll from Miss Sweeps and a brawn roll from Zelia, please.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you don't actually have to do
8.
rolls. 8. Okay, cool.
Wait, no, 9.
Oh.
Because I have +1.
Oh.
Crimson, I think in this case it would be like a line of sugar.
Powdered sugar, just. What'd you get, Blighty?
No, not powdered sugar, just sugar.
What'd you get, Lottie?
4, but it is the highest I can get.
That's fine. There's not much.
I have a D4 in
Yeah.
that.
Well, you failed the roll, so take an adversity token. Zelia, how hard are you gripping onto this table that your teacher cannot detach you from it?
I mean, you can never get me away from cookies.
Jen,
Cookies is life.
It's like gorilla gripping into the table. So Amethyst and Cassie, as you walk over, you two walk over and you see Miss Sweeps or Willow, for anyone who's watching, like pulling and 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 pulling. And Saf, as you walk over, you see Zelia with such a white knuckle grip into the wood of the table. She's leaving indents in the wood. As Mrs. Buttersworth just looks at you and goes, "Dearie, you can let go now, dearie. It's fine. The cookies aren't going anywhere. I'm sure Miss Sweeps will put you down, but you need to let go of the table, sweetheart, because it's not bolted to the ground, and I think if you grip any more, you're going to take the table with you."
Zelia, I also have cookies for you. If you let go of the table, not the special cookies that you want, but it's the regular. Would you
So
want
the
regular
moment-
cookies?
The moment Cassie mentioned that she had cookies, that was like a snap of her like almost like disappearing out of the grasp of
Oh no.
Willow and like moving next to Cassie.
I need
like an instant.
I need a grit roll from Miss Sweeps, and I'm gonna need a flight roll from Zelia. Grit, because as soon as she lets go, you're pulling so hard, Miss Sweeps, that you're going to Looney Tunes this if you fail. And the flight roll from Zelia means you might turn into the Roadrunner and just boing, meep meep.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Slotty.
5.
Well, you failed your roll.
But that means more tokens for Lottie.
Does mean more tokens for the Lottie. But Cassie, as soon as you get halfway through the sentence, everything kind of slows down. Like what it's like when you're watching The Flash or Quicksilver in movies. I have the cookies that you want. And Zilla's already there. And Staff and Amethyst, you see Miss Sweeps go, woo! I need to figure out which direction you've gone in because magical baking, Miss Sweeps, you go bowling backwards through pupils and end up back at the feet of the potions master. Snaps. Just looks. Are you okay there, my dear? You seem indisposed.
I'm fine. Yes. I'm this is why I moved to this school for this exact reason, to get thrown around the fucking room. I'm fine. Thank you so much for your kindness. I'm just gonna go back to my booth now.
They like pick you up with their huge draconic hands very gently, like pinching, like rip them. There you go, my dear. Would you like me to brush you off as well and pat you down, or are you okay by yourself?
The urge to turn that sexual, sir.
I now have this vision of Miss Sweeps being that teacher. The one that flirts with all of the teachers and most of the students.
No.
And yet you have not played her that way at all.
No, I
Just
think
that moment.
I think that Miss Sweeps. There's a rumor that Miss Sweeps and Potion Master Snaps have a thing going on.
So it's just the teachers playing up to what they know the kids think.
Yeah.
I had a teacher like that.
So I'll touch him on the arm and go, no, thank you, dearest. That's quite all right.
Oh.
I can brush myself off this time.
Okay then, my dear, that's fine. But if you ever needed brushing down, then please just let me know.
Not always my first call.
Oh, good.
Why do I just see some like first years or like something like just like pupils like just like slightly gagging in the background just by how the talking is going?
It's just a bunch of first years. It's like I think a bunch of first years and Saf just go.
Considering this entire room is full of first years and staff.
Yeah, that's true.
But can I after I get a cookie from Cassie, can I go bring over a coffee to the history table?
So Miss Sweeps, you sit down, and there is just a very excitable Zalia covered in flour, sugar, holding a coffee in a, you know, those cheap styrofoam coffee cups. You know, the white styrofoam cups that's got quite clearly cheap coffee in it.
Yes, Panda.
Before Azalea brings it to Miss Willow, can I just like Lottie, dumb question. How do you like coffee?
In real life, I don't. But Willow will like it with sugars and frothy.
Okay, so I don't make it super sweet, but I make it sweet enough for the teacher. And then I go, Zelia, watch this. I put a little bit of salt.
Salt.
Yeah, instead of sugar, I put salt.
Intentionally or accidentally?
Intentionally. And
Now is the-
then I go, this is just a joke. So we don't tell.
Now is the question: would Cecilia recognize that it would be salt instead of sugar
Brain. Give
in
me.
her excitement to bring over the coffee?
Oh, give me a brains roll, difficulty of 8. And yeah. No, actually, no. Difficulty of no, I rounded it down. Yeah, 8. Right, I was going to set it to 10, but I rounded it down because you love the food. 6. Ooh. Well, you can spend 2 tokens to be able to tell the difference, or you can just take a token and we go from there.
Use 2 tokens since they all do reset.
Oh yeah. You know, yeah. There, believe it or not, there is an actual physical difference between salt and sugar. You can physically see it, not just like taste, but they do actually look different.
Now the coffee's not gonna taste good. And I kind of feel bad for her falling over because of me, so I want to give her a good coffee. So I'm just gonna make a new coffee without the salt.
Fair.
But with sugar.
Fair enough. You take it over to Miss Sweeps. As I think, Saf,
I mean, you
while...
could have just added caramel.
True. Salted caramel.
Ooh,
I
salted
want to know
caramel.
who picks up.
Huh?
I want to know who picks up the salted coffee.
Well, it's been put down to one side by Zalia. So we'll find out in a bit. She made another one because Cassie, she's like, but it's got salt in it. Salt not taste good. But
So, while
Amethyst.
Zizi's bringing that over to Miss Sweeps,
Yeah.
I'm going to come with her and say, but you could have just added some caramel to the coffee, and then it would have been one of those fancy ones.
Actually, Amethyst, I need to ask you a question because you've walked from one side of the hall to the other to go and speak to the teacher you wanted to speak to, who then got thrown to the other side of the hall, who then walked back to the other side of the hall back where you started. So you now have to walk all the way back to where you started.
Yep, I'm aware.
Just
Believe
checking.
me, I am very aware of the fact that I have not yet been to any of the other desks.
That's fine. How exasperated are you by the fact that you've now got to go all the way back to where you started to talk to the teacher who you wanted to talk to?
A little bit, yes, but I'm more concerned about finding out what is going on with this photo. It feels important.
Cool. Saf,
Yeah.
how much of the food would you have taken from the magical baking thing?
As much as I could get before they noticed.
Oh, that's the wrong window. Wrong window.
Now I have visions of Saf wearing a hoodie with cakes stuffed in the pockets of the hoodie, in the sleeves of the hoodie, in the hood of the hoodie, in the belly band of the hoodie, but with that then tucked into their trousers so that it like acts as a little pouch.
Okay.
Plus what they're eating, plus what they've stuffed in their cheeks.
Oh, face cheeks. Never mind.
Yes, chipmunk style, dear.
Oh, I also think Discord is having
it's
a
having
breakdown
issues,
again.
Yeah.
A little break, yeah.
Face cheeks, not between the butt cheeks. Like clapping the
Why would you put cake there?
clapping their butt cheeks together to hold the
It's
cake.
gonna get sticky.
Oh, sticky butt cheeks. Oh dear. Okay. Sass, can you get Sam? Can you give me a flight roll, please? See how quickly you can grab everything. We'll just roll to see how effective you are. But sticky butt cheeks does sound like a cake the English would make and sell. I mean, we already have spotted dick.
We do have sticky buttons.
I rolled a 1.
I'm tempted to go with the
I didn't even
route.
get a cookie.
I'm tempted to go with down the route of like Saf tries to put in different pockets. Like picks up the biggest thing first, so it starts to panic. Like picks up a cake and starts to go, where the fuck am I supposed to? Mrs. Buttersworth just comes over and goes, now, dearie, we're going to put that back where we found it, aren't we? So we can share it with all of the other children that are here. Doesn't that sound special? Come on now,
Fine.
Sam. I've always thought you were a wonderful human being. Let's prove it to the rest of them now, shall we?
Fine.
Thank you very much. I tell you what, I will give you 10 cookies to take with you. Okay? You can't take everything. You can't take the cake, but you can have 10 cookies for not committing a crime. Okay. They hand you a bag full of cookies. And it says on this, it says on the side of it, a reward for not committing theft and burglary. They pat you on the head.
That's about right.
They just pat you on the head and said, like, now go on, go and pester some other teachers. Okay? Okay, bye.
Sorry, there was the colored pencil tip like just lodged into the other side, and I was having difficulties, so I used this.
Well done.
And not sharp, not pointy.
Well done. Good job. So, Zelia, are you found your way over with the rest of them, or are you going to hover around the magical baking table?
Oh. I mean, she did just got cookies from Cassie, so she's probably gonna hang around Cassie.
Like a wild
I love how it's whoever feeds them.
Yes, Panda.
Can Cassie put like a rope, but not that kind of rope, around Zelia and her waist to kind of like keep them tethered together?
I like the fact that you've
Are you putting a child leash on your friend?
Yes, effectively a child leash around Zelia.
Can I just point out the fact that Panda had to stipulate that it's not that type of rope? Are we that bad? Holy shit.
Yes.
Yes.
No, but I know everyone normally has brain and gutters.
Yeah.
So yes, but thank you very much for saying no.
You're a sweetheart for lying to
Also-
us.
That?
Staff.
F?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you have to put away the cookies, or do you still have them in your hand?
I put away the
No, we aren't stealing sap cookies. Leave them
No,
alone.
don't steal my cookies!
I mean, if she doesn't see them, she doesn't see them. That's fine.
They're in my pocket! No, take my cookies!
I mean, she
Can I
doesn't know
hear
that they
this?
are in
Am I
there.
still
so-
close enough to hear this?
No, you are with Miss Sweeps trying to figure out what to... You can hear a commotion, and you definitely know it's Saf. I mean, having spent years and years on like Christmases and holidays together, you know when Saf is "Grr, touch my shit and die.
I mean,
But
as
I
long
can't
as
tell why.
What's up, Blue?
I mean, as long as Cecilia didn't see the cookies, she doesn't know where the cookies are, so she's fine. And no one is going to touch Saf's cookies. They just sound... Okay.
With the four of you now back at the booth eventually after finding food and accosting a teacher and throwing a teacher across the room and discovering and trying to amend, potentially nearly had a draconic teacher have an aneurysm because you asked them all sorts of weird and wonderful questions. And Saf getting coffee recipes from the unhinged teacher. Amethyst, you hold the picture that you've been holding on to for the past nearly 3 hours. Fucking hell. I mean, in your guys' defense, technically you've traveled more than 5 foot. So, world record?
I mean, to be fair, Amethyst has made a lot of steps from one side to the other and back, and
Yeah. So,
And all the way from the Great Hall to here as well.
yeah. Proud of you. Good job. Well done.
Still stuck in one room though, didn't we?
Yep.
Anyway.
I mean, I could have done
And we still haven't gotten all of our classes picked out.
I could be.
Although I know what I'm picking, but
Yeah, I could go the
so what
control.
I'm hearing, we're gonna stay 5, maybe 10 sessions in this specific room.
yes. No. Easily 10.
What does it matter to you, Lottie? You won't be back next week.
No, I won't. But still, no.
She will just be back whenever we leave the room again.
Lottie, you're like, have they left the room yet? No, I'm not coming back then.
I wonder can just find out Lottie's rota and just rota that we change rooms on the weeks Lottie can be available to join.
Lottie would be like, oh, how close are they to leaving a room? I don't know. What's your schedule? Oh, I just yes, Panda.
Isn't that why we have the teacher set up the way that we do? Is so then that way if the player playing the NPC isn't here, the NPC will still be walking around and being there, right?
Yep, that's why I thought. That's why I thought I could potentially fill guest spots with essential NPC spots, which so far so good. It's fine.
It will.
What's up, Panda?
Does that mean Lord showing up for our familial classes?
Oh, fuck.
Or familiar care classes?
Right. What's up? What's up, Panda?
My next question was also going to be, so with the NPCs that we have now, technically, couldn't someone like come in and fill those spots?
No, I'm going to fill. If I fill,
No?
if I fill the spots, they're going to have a brand new character. That way, I can that the way they don't have a pre-existing filled role. They can start their own person, their own character, and add their own little spin to it.
Okay.
So, Amethyst, picture in hand, upset and exasperated and exhausted teacher,
will.
even though it's been a few hours, sat down, deflated, defeated, grazed, scuffed. And after their conversation with
Yes.
Potion Master
My clothes are
Snaps,
still perfect.
yours
despite-
are, yeah.
Despite having been underneath the teacher when she was thrown across the room.
Yes.
You are perfect.
Yes. In every way, shape, and form.
Stupid spell.
Oh, it's fine because you've given me
Well, then, to be
something.
fair, I said my clothes.
You've given me something as a DM to run with. Thanks for that.
Uh-oh. I mean, I did specifically say my clothes are still perfect.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Right, what are you going to do with the photo then, Amethyst? Let's actually see if we can get some plot in today.
It will.
present it to Miss Sweeps and say, Miss, when I was looking through the history booth, I found this photo and I'm concerned. Can you tell if this is a joke or a prank, please? Please let it be a prank. And then just show her.
This is where something can go horribly awry. I can turn around and say, "Hey Lottie, would you like to run with it?" And then I get fucked. I'm joking, by the way. Or I can run with it. But yeah, I can. I mean, the funny thing is, my phone's been going off because Lottie's been messaging me with ideas. The idea that you had, Lottie, is one of the ideas that Panda's had as well. So the idea sharing is quite funny.
Cute.
Do you remember the
In
idea?
which case, go with it.
Yeah, you know the idea, Panda, you gave me of you having a mentor. You and Lottie
Mhm.
effectively had a similar strain of idea and train of thought. But Lottie, what you said, I think you need to keep that to yourself.
Oh yes.
Cool. Right then, Miss Sweeps, the picture has been handed to you. Do you wish to lie to these sweet, innocent children and Cassie and Saf?
Saf.
Or do you wish to tell them the truth?
Bit of both.
Oh. White lies running
So,
through my mind.
I will take the picture.
Yes.
I will look at it,
Lick it.
and I look at it. I'm not gonna lick it. And I'm gonna like do a little bit of an inward sigh, but you could tell I was sighing.
Okay.
Look back up at Amethyst and go, I'm not sure yet.
Ooh.
That's fair.
Ah.
I'll accept that as an answer because that seems perfectly reasonable.
Oh. I need a charm roll from Miss Sweeps. And everybody who wants to give a shit can give me a brains roll versus Lottie's charm roll. Pick up whether the teacher is lying to you or is hiding something from you.
Got a 7 on a D8.
I rolled an 8 on the 8.
Still waiting for Lottie to give me their roll so I know what the DC is for everybody else.
Oh, 12.
12. Fuck
I'm
me.
gonna use some of my tokens.
Right, do you want to push the roll to make it more difficult for them? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, fuck it. Go on then.
I mean, I'm not challenging it. I'm just being the dutiful, rather naive little
Fine.
obedient student. So I'm just accepting that he's not sure yet.
Saf.
Because why would a teacher lie to me?
Oh, I'm not taking part in this. I'm still looking at classes.
So
Because again, Saf is not interested in being part of a prophecy.
Right, Blue. Since you rolled
Can
maximum, I will let you roll again, same die. But I need to know what Lottie rolled up. How many tokens they used to push their roll. So you push up to 19.
No. I rolled a 9 and then added 3 tokens.
Oh, so you 12.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 7, and I cannot do math with 8 and 7, but that
15.
That, yes.
15. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. That's how my brain did it.
That's how
So,
my brain normally also does it, but my brain doesn't.
oh,
make
it's
it,
fine, my
so.
dear. For you, it's nearly 10 o'clock, so it's understandable. It's all good, okay? It's all good. Right, so. Cassie, teacher's teacher. Fine, not a problem. You're too busy holding on to Zayla to make sure she stops running away. That's a poor fucking... Stop doing this. Amethyst.
It's okay.
Amethyst is a teacher. Why would they lie to you? Zalia, on the other hand. Something doesn't smell right. How do you feel, Zalia, about the whole what the teacher has just said?
I thought exactly the same thing. That like she would almost like being busy with cookies and then randomly like this smells like a lie.
Do you know funny thing is, it's, with the amount of time that Zalia spends around food and people and ingredients, I genuinely think you would be able to smell deception. Hang on, Panda. I gotcha.
I was gonna
Go on
ask
then.
Blue a question.
Go on then.
So well, yeah. So Blue, does your character like tell mine like what, like do you verbally voice it or do you keep it to yourself?
Oh, I love it when players do this type of thing. It saves me a job. Oh.
I mean, she's first like kind of like looking very sternly at the teacher, like more like I like not necessarily like toward, but more like there's something wrong here, kind of deal.
They got the sus eyes.
Bombastic. Sus face.
Yes.
Bombastic.
Can I?
No, go on.
Can I just be like out loud, like, Miss, are you telling the full truth here? Because I have a feeling that there might be something else. And I think we are allowed to know because it has to do with us.
I need more time to before I can draw you into it. There is truth to my words, but there is also hidden secrets that you're not ready for yet.
Ooh. I like that.
Now's the question: did she actually say it out loud to every, like, also to the other two, or?
Yeah, Amethyst is there, Cassie's there, Zalia's there, Saf is la 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 la.
Saf is doing everything in their power not to be part of this.
Cool, right, Banner.
Amethyst is now looking at Miss Sweeps very confused because a teacher just admitted to deception.
Oh no.
And I'm very naive and very obedient and very shocked.
Okay, that's the only time That's the only time you're ever going to hear Brenna say, "I'm very obedient."
Or naive.
Respectful.
Or innocent.
True. Right. On that bombshell, that's where we're going to leave it for the week. So what I'm going to do is next week we're going to say this is the class that ow fuck aha
right.
yeah I just
Will?
slapped oh fucking did it again. slap the side of my glasses. Right. We're going to say that you guys have spent X number of hours in here picking your classes. So if you write down your classes on your sheets ready for next week, it means that we can progress. Sound good?
Oh,
Yep. Do you need to know what they are?
Just post them in there's a little forum. I think Brenna made a little forum room.
yes, I did.
So if,
I will link the forum room again to the
yeah,
it's
if
on Brooms.
someone can make
I know it gets lost.
a new little thread room with your class schedules in it, everyone can just add their class schedules in there for us. Sound good?
Do we get to put what goes in like the actual morning, afternoon, extracurricular night for the days, or do you want to do that? So you can put the actual schedule in.
Put them together. Put your classes into the room, and then we can discuss that over the week. Sound good? Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
Candace, sweetheart, I see you.
So, okay, I know we have like the mandatory class. So whatever we pick after that, is there a limit?
3.
3.
3?
3.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, don't think it's a fit.
That's the class list has 3 slots.
Yeah.
Can I
Don't
just clarify? Draconic magics, is that for the special classes people have got slap wrist bangle things for, or is that a class as well as those?
as
special
well
classes?
as special class is something else. Effectively, the best way of
fine.
explaining it is the special class is plot driven class.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to double check because I was thinking about what classes would make sense for my character, and that one did, but obviously I've not done any magic yet, so that's why I wanted to double check.
Cool. Yeah, don't worry too much about where you want to put your classes. We'll do that during the course of the week. If you have extracurricular after school club ideas, jot those in there too, and we'll go through and we'll figure bits and pieces out. Figure out who's running what and who's doing who's running who. Wow, fuck me.
If you ask nicely, I guess.
It would pair of us know the reaction to that one, and it would involve you being on your on the floor, on your knees, looking up at me.
Oh, maybe. Oh, that reaction was immediate. Bye.
That was not my. I hadn't even finished the sentence. I was about to say, and it would be me sitting there going, "Thea, what the fuck are you doing on the floor? Sit. We have a perfectly good sofa. Sit on the sofa and watch TV with us." I'm not having you. Not used to having this type of reaction on some people. I do apologize.
Dark. I think you broke the.
That was uncalled for.
That was an accident.
It was adorable.
No, I feel bad.
I like the feeling that gave me. Excuse you.
Oh dear.
Oh,
You have no right to give me butterflies. Yes, show
Panda.
prison.
Oh, I think
Panda needs to say something.
Yeah, go on, sweetheart.
Oh, all I could think of was, I see you as a dad figure. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
You're good, sweetheart. You're fine. I think I'm gonna message Thea with why I think they had that reaction in a second, because I think there's
We don't want to talk about it.
No. I'm the type of person that
Hang on.
everybody knows how I feel about my other half, so there's no way in hell. I love you all, and I like that was
Safety is a very important thing.
Yeah.
Safe friends.
I know why I had the reaction I had. Don't worry, I'll tell you.
Oh, okay, fine. It's fine then. Yeah, because like Blue, Blue, Lottie, and everyone out that's here, they're all like sisters and shit and daughters and shit like that to me. So yeah, I'm good. I love you all, but not that way. Okay.
You're platonically flirting and stuff with us.
Nine
Yes,
times out of 10, it's accidental.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times did you ask us into an orgy already? An accident as well?
12 in it. Fine. Anyway, it is time.
Changing the subject slightly.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, what did you want to change the subject to before we went?
Just that obviously because I can't be here next week. Expect me to probably spam Pix channel with the show that I'm working on.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please.
But on that note,
I was that excited by that.
it is time for us to say goodbye to the lovely people in the Discord. So
Goodbye, lovely people in the Discord.
Bye.
bye, friends. Bye.
And Doc.
Right, let's figure out where we're gonna go. Let's have a looky look, shall we? Let's have a looky look where we're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? Let's have a looky look. I think I know where I want to go. They dropped by earlier. I know where I want to go. Got to find them in the list. Hey, there we go. I know where we're gonna go. I gave them a shout out earlier. Let's go and bug them, shall we? Slash raid control V. Right, cool. Let's go raid Satanic Rosie, shall we? Everybody in? We very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow with more playing. Ow, shit. Kingdom Hearts 3. Love your faces. Take care. Bye bye.